First, the COVID pandemic has, of course, seen a surge in our online activity, but environmentalists and tech experts are warning that our internet use is leaving a serious carbon footprint.
Services like streaming high-quality video and video conferencing can require huge amounts of energy, with some estimates claiming that our digital tech is now matching the airline industry for CO2 emissions. Here's Nick Smith.
The pandemic has caused us to rely on our technology more than ever to stay connected and entertained. But it's also accelerated a problem that's been growing for some time. Heavy internet use comes with an environmental cost. And one Bristol-based academic and sustainability expert says it's important we recognise it.
In terms of our individual impact, we shouldn't be too concerned. There's other things in our lives that are far bigger than our personal digital footprint. However, the companies themselves, because they provide services to millions and billions of people, it all mounts up. It becomes a big number in terms of energy use and in terms of resource use. So as a result of that, the companies themselves need to put in place policies to be more energy efficient.
You might not have thought too much about the carbon footprint of your online habits, but it all adds up. Everything from your favourite streaming services to downloading an email attachment. It's not as simple as just being plucked from the cloud. It's actually all powered by huge data centres with servers whirring away, sending files back and forth. These servers need power to run 24/7 and cooling systems so they don't overheat. Now, there are thought to be 4 billion of us worldwide with devices that can access the internet, and currently their use is responsible for around 4% of all greenhouse gas emissions. That's set to double by 2025. So what can data centres do to minimise their impact? I've travelled to one of the UK's most secure tech facilities in Corsham in Wiltshire, where one company is trying to do just that. One of the executive directors tells me his customers are becoming increasingly wary of the carbon footprint of data storage, but it can vary hugely across the industry.
Old data centres are very inefficient. They don't cool their IT well. They use significant amounts of water. So here we've tried our best to minimise the amount of water we use. We've borrowed a technology that was invented by the Romans 2,000 years ago, and it works fantastically well. And we've been using renewable energy. We drive down the amount of energy that our customers use. And I think it's a combination of lots of small things that make a great difference.
While two tech experts tell me all of us can make small changes, starting with streaming in lower quality on small screen devices, as we won't notice a difference.
If I have my smartphone and I just look at it a couple of times, my assumption is that I'm not really contributing anything, but it's all of the apps that are in there. Some of them are quite heavy in terms of the data usage, all of the streaming. Perhaps we could look at streaming lower quality because it will help save us that water reserves that we have and electricity.
Despacito is this song on YouTube that was streamed 7 billion times. And we worked out if the users were using 3G to connect, it would consume the equivalent amount of electricity to 5 African countries over a year. And this is one clip. People should be empowered to make a decision, an informed decision, what to consume and how to consume this.
While Google, which owns YouTube, say they are working to minimise the impact of their services and are trying to promote sustainability in tech. And with our online use continuing to expand, it's something we all need to take responsibility for before it's too late. Nick Smith, ITV News.